baits from the cop.
Got that something. Open her up, Cole. We got food and bait. This is what we need though, next coleslaw. I plan on catching 100 pounders this afternoon. What's up, Meffers? Welcome back to the windiest place in North America. Myself, Cole the camera guy, and Huxley the fishing pooch have descended upon another location in our journey. This morning we went out, caught a bunch of crap heads. We went to these marina doctors, badass, they were loaded. Well, now we got the big sticks and we're out in a spot that looks badass. We got the boat with us. We ain't taking the boat because it's blowing like 40 to 50 miles an hour right now. Instead, we are targeting something very large with these very, very sexy large poles and some sexy bait that looks a little bit of something like this. We're gonna tie some of these cut crappie on, and this lake has trophy blue catfish. This is the time to go out and catch them. So we're gonna spend this afternoon doing this, hopefully have some fun, potentially catch the biggest fish of my life. Let's get this tied on. I'm excited. I don't know how big of a piece we need here because I'm not an expert catfisher main, but I know from fact, using cut bait in the past, we want some nasty, some meat, some nasty, some scales. We'll try a head, try a little bit of everything. Get a nice spread going out here. I mean, generally, everyone kind of always has the idea that when you go for catfish, you need to fire it out to the middle of the damn lake. Well, here actually, per confirmation from everyone that's been doing this, catching a lot lately, the fish have been up shallow, 4 to 6 feet of water even. And just up here on these hot, wind-blown banks, we're gonna cast some crappies out. Get a nice spread going. That's cold. And now we create a pole holder, hopefully. You bet. We definitely don't need any heavier weight. Look at that, Cole. And Baka. Sorry, Mr. Divine Rod, I love you. Don't mean to put you through this bullshit catfishing garbage. Now we sit right in the middle and pray. Did that just happen? Lost everything. My camera and everything just fell off. I don't know if I got one or not, but had a bite. Our first bite, Cole. That had to have been a bite. Yeah. He was bending it. No wonder this tire was right here. It's a great spot. Should have known that from the start. Come on, fish, let's bite. Again. That's a lot of goodness. So shallow out there. Come on, fish. Bite it again. This is catfishing, Cole. That one's getting bit. Think. It's a wind. Reeling in the ocean pole. Should get a shot of that guy. Too bad it's so far away. I want to see him catch one on it. He'll be like, that's a bite, I think. Yep. That's what a bite looks like. Got him. He's out there in Narnia, Cole. God dang. He's not small and we don't got a lot of line on here. He almost feels like there's brush out there. The one downside about using bass fishing rods and tackle is that, you know, generally you don't have enough line on these. This is my flipping reel, and it was kind of one I just used in a pinch. It's a Corrado 70, so it's a small reel, and I got 20-pound line on it. So I only got about 30 more yards of line. Oh God, he's jumping out there. Finally, we were getting the itch to go do something, move somewhere else down the bank here a little bit. We've got 3 bites here in pretty quick fashion. This guy's definitely not a mega giant. I'm kind of whooping his ass on the old, what is it, 7.7 flipping rod, Cole? I should just run up the bank with him. I don't know where that brush pile went. Dude, I don't think I've caught a blue on the MF or channel. Hard, maybe I haven't. We might not get this one in either, because of course he bit the damn rod that's by the big ass brush pile we just got hung on. Cole's got a chub. Everyone close your eyes. This is that shit right here, Cole. We're getting his ass in. It almost looks like a channel. It's not, it's a blue. It's a big, beautiful blue. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Might be going in after this one. Should have brought the shitting boots. Good thing I got the Crocs. I'm ready for catfishing, got my Crocs. Huxley's falling asleep. He doesn't even know what he's about to see. Maybe, if I can get this guy in on my little 20-pound test. He's not a super giant, but that's a fun one, Cole. It's a big fun some bitch is what that is. Bite windows, man. We literally just got 3 bites in like 5 minutes. Come on, buddy. That's it, Cole. I'm going in. I'm going in. Come here, bud. Oh, he won't let me home. He won't let me home, Cole. I'm taking him to my home. Oh, yes. I mean, look at that fish. That's cool, man. I've never caught a big blue like this before. I think I've caught a couple little ones in my life, but never a big, beautiful blue son bitch like that. That's I'd say that's probably 20 to 25. We got the scale. We need to be gentle with this guy. Here's the circle hook we're using. Again, this is why you use circle hooks. Right in the corner of the mouth. Here's the crappie we caught earlier. We actually filleted. This is one of the bigger ones. You can tell by the amount of meat in there. All right. Got the scale zeroed. You guys can't see that, it's super messy. We got a better gripper guy right here. We're getting bit right there on that pole, I think, too. Nothing crazy yet, but we need to get this one back, obviously, too, because we're catch and release. We ain't keeping this big, beautiful blue guy. Hopefully my clamp can grab him even. Let's see what he weighs. Scale says, all right. Scale says, you guys can probably see that, 23 exactly. All right, not a mega giant for what there is in this lake, but definitely my biggest blue of my life, and we want to take good care of her. Very mean, angry fish. I'm getting down in it, Cole. Look how friggin' mean he already is. Just up here feeding on this flat. This point right here has a lot of sun on it and a lot of this rock, obviously, as you guys can see, and it's really flat. It's only like 5 or 6 feet where we're casting way out there. These guys are just moving around, feeding out there. Yeah, if one doesn't have it now, one did. Maybe it was just slack, I don't know. Nope, one's got it. Not as big, just a little guy. Little shitter cat came up and got it. Come here, little shitter cat. It's just a shitter cat, don't worry guys, just a shitter. Little dickhead. That's a channel. We don't like you, channel, go away. Look at that. I don't even think I caught him. I think he just got wrapped in it. How was that possible? All I know is I'm retying the leader after that disaster. My weight's down there. You little prick.
It's like a 2-pounder.
Yeah, this is good eater size. Should be eating this guy. This is what we tried to eat yesterday, but couldn't catch enough of them. Now we're like, we're too good for those. There we go. He's been on for a second, probably while we were fighting that one. He was different though, because he came towards us, so we couldn't tell he bit. Well, goodbye, little shitter guy. Hey, things are happening, Cole. Let's go. That's probably good.
Just cast.
Fire it out there. That's what that dickhead did in the amount of time it took for us to realize we had a bite. I think he just spun around in circles until it was wrapped around him. I'm still not convinced he bit. Well, it's turned into the windiest day in North America, but at least we're getting freaking bit. I gotta show you guys the rig. It's nothing different than what we usually do, but maybe your first time in Medford here. But yeah, throwing it on my Milliken fishing bass fishing rod, 7.7 heavy fast, vine rod down there too. Basically just heavy bass fishing rods. You don't need to go buy yourself a separate catfish pole. But this one has 65-pound braid. We also have a couple with like 20, 25-pound fluorocarbon. And we're doing is we got a slip sinker. We don't need a heavy one because we only probably need about, this is like an ounce and a half. That's about an ounce weight is all that one actually is. We don't really need a heavy one though, because we're only casting to like 5 feet of water. So that is unpegged, free to swing, onto a really heavy swivel, 30 pound. This is a copolymer. Gives a little bit more stretch than your typical fluorocarbon or braid leader, about a foot and a half, 7/0 circle hook. We want it free swinging though, because we open up the drag totally right here. That way they can kind of run with it before they get it, because they take a little bit to get it. But that's the freaking rigging method, guys. Gonna give it a few more hours, see if we can get a big one. I don't feel like this one has bent much, and it was bending a bit. Sorry, Cole. I think the MF Nation wants to see Cole pull reel one in.
Fish.
Got it. Oh, got him. Got his ass. I don't know how big he is, Cole. You want this one, Cole? Come get his ass. Go. Go, Cole.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. Oh, Cole, look at you.
He's a baby.
It's not that small.
No, compared to your 27 pounder or 24 pounder.
Yep, it is a blue. Once again, a blue cat.
Not my first blue. I caught a blue on the river.
Cole's an expert. He's caught many blues in his life. All right, so Cole, the MF Nation wants to know. You've now snagged walleye, carp, channel catfish,
Yes.
crappie, rainbow trout, cut bows. Buddy down there on the boat ramp has one. Bluegill, no pike yet, but soon probably. 5 pound smallmouth you snagged as well. What type of method did you use to snag the elusive blue catfish?
Well, for this one here, I was just ripping. Again.
Dude, circle hook, you just rip?
Yeah, circle hook.
I don't think many people have tried that.
I was ripping, and then I handed the rod to you. Or I put it back in the rod holder, I should say.
Yeah.
And then I let you set the hook.
Yep.
Because I don't know how to set the hook.
True. Just rip though, you used to snagging.
Yep, and now I'm struggling at getting the circle hook out.
Wow, Cole.
So.
Just ripping though, huh?
Yep, just like I'm ripping now.
I need to get as effective as Cole at snagging to where I can get them in the corner of the mouth like that too. Cole's the expert. I know, in all seriousness, Cole's the man. Look at that. That's a good little blue cat for you, Cole. Actually, it's more of a nuisance than anything. Some bitch, we need a big one. Cole gets shot at a big one. It's a pretty shot, Cole.
Finally.
Beauty.
Catfish. Belly flop. Thanks, dude.
You bet. All right, moving camp to like right up here. Poor Huxley. That's gotta be fish, right? Yeah. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on, be a biggin. Oh, it's so windy. It's hard to tell when you got a bite. Definitely a bite though, because he's going to the right. Couldn't catch up to him. He's also not on. He's on that pole. It was one though. Damn it. It's a freaking magic spot. Should have had that one, but I couldn't get tension on him fast enough because there was so much boat because he was up that way. And I think when that happens and you're just putting like a little bit of pressure, it can pull that weird circle hook mechanics, can make that just fall out of their mouth. Right hooks. Yeah, I suppose. We've been fishing one spot the entire time here, kind of like a rounded off secondary point, kind of some mud off the end of it and then chunky rock up here. We're gonna try one more spot before we get out of here and on the road, a little bit shallower here. This, I don't know, try something different, I guess. Give this about a half hour, 45 minutes. I'm gonna throw like all the cut up crappie out there to chum, get them coming in a little bit, and hopefully it does the trick. I want a freaking donkey. There was a 50, I think, caught here last week, they said. I want 150 kilograms. I need a slingshot, Cole. Nasty shit. Frisbee! Huxley, what is happening? That was terrible. I didn't really want to cut my hand open on its gill plate. That's a fish. I think. Yeah, I think he might have just dropped it though. Oh no, he's got it. Ah, he might have dropped it. Had one. That one's got one, I think. Out of the wind just died. That one did have one though. I felt him freaking dong. Should have said it. Going out to sea. Got him. I think he's a little guy. Nope, I freaking lost him. God dang it, dude. How did I lose that one? That's okay. You know, I keep worrying and feeling bad about hurting the grips on my nice bass fishing rods here, but I feel like the more I do this over and over, I'd rather be known as the guy that's like, last night went walleye fishing and this morning went crappie fishing and then went catfishing today. So his rods are a little bit messed up, and then tomorrow he's gonna go stick a bunch of bass, and then Monday he's gonna try for northern pike, and then he's gonna fish a pond the next day, and then he's gonna go out on his boat the day after that. I think as I do this over and over every single day, Cole, I'd rather be that guy than the guy that's like fancy pants bass rods in his boat looking all clean and pristine every day. Fucking God, when I touched it, it took it out of its mouth. God, he was pulling on it. No! Maybe I'll come back for it. No! Is he? That was me tightening it. Really? Good. That was so stupid. I might have one on now. Here we go. Well guys, definitely a lot of missed opportunities out here today, but always good to change the pace up. This is something I haven't done in a really long time, is target these blues early in the year. Definitely something I want to do more of. Plus it's always good to have the challenge of going out, catching the crappie, clean the crappie. We got crappie fillets to take home now, and using those for cut bait. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments down below, because I always like getting back to my roots. I did a lot of stuff, bank fishing stuff with my dad growing up. We did a lot of catfishing too. Always good to change the pace up, like I was saying. But I'm gonna drop a playlist right up here if you want to check it out. More bank fishing, catfishing style videos like this. Something I really like to do. I want to know if you guys want to see more of it though as well. But for me, Cole the camera guy, Hucks with the fishing pooch. This is the end of our road trip. Quick little 2-day road trip, and we'll catch you guys back in town. Hopefully catch some knocks.